In many environments, contamination poses a serious risk. Hospitals, schools, and food service, to name a few. Poor hand washing can cause cross-contamination and spread disease. In locations like these, the easier it is to keep hands clean, the better.
TNS believes in the importance of hand washing. To meet hygienic needs, we have developed a range of high-performing electronic faucets.
By installing an electronic faucet, you've just removed one significant factor in contamination.
In a school, for instance, that sick teacher who should be at home doesn't need to touch the faucet to turn it on, so the next 20 kids who use the faucet that day won't get what she had.
In the food service environment, there is no longer the risk of touching a food product that may harbor foodborne disease, turning on a faucet to wash your hands, and then coming into contact with the food product again as you shut off the faucet and move to another task.
With TNS electronic faucets, you never need to touch the faucet, and the impurities you bring to the sink won't come back to haunt you after you've finished washing. In fact, in these environments and many more, there is not a more useful tool than an electronic faucet. They're so easy to use that they actually encourage more hand washing as well.
Avoiding contamination is a huge benefit, but electronic faucets also offer dramatic water savings, since they only flow when hands set off their sensor.
They're easier to maintain with fewer moving parts and potential leak points. There are even a range of options for how the electronics in the faucet are powered, and 2 different lines of faucets, Checkpoint and our value line, Equip. TNS is the only provider of electronic faucets that also offers a mixing valve as standard, and our single SKU makes it easier for specifiers, dealers, and contractors.
Ease of installation is just one of the many benefits of TNS electronic faucets.
Place the faucet on the sink, align it with the mounting holes, and tighten the hardware underneath the deck. Tighten the center nut with a 3/4 inch socket. Attach the flex water lines to the shutoff valves and tighten them securely. Then, fasten the control module to the wall, using the specified mounting locations on the module. Attach the mixing valve onto the inlet of the control module and tighten it. In most cases, this is already pre-installed. Secure the mixing valve to the lines using the 1/2 inch end of the hose and tighten them securely. Next, attach the flex line to the faucet inlet and to the control module outlet. Be careful while tightening not to damage the electrical connection to the sensor cable. Align the arrows on the sensor cable and the module, and then connect them to each other. Finally, screw the sensor cable's connector cover onto the control module. Turn on the water and check for leaks. Now you're ready to set the electronic eye of the faucet. Access the module and press and hold the on-off button for about 5 to 7 seconds. The water flow should start and then stop. Release the button. You'll notice that the LED light will blink on and then turn itself off. You'll want to set the range somewhere between the faucet itself and where the water will flow. Place a flat object, like your hand or a card, at the desired distance from the sensor. The LED will turn itself back on. Press the on-off button on the module before moving the object away, and the light will flash 5 times to let you know you have saved the range setting. You can reset the range at any time during the life of the faucet.
TNS gives you alternatives for powering your electronic faucets. Most installers choose to use batteries, even though this puts the faucet at risk of running out of power and becoming unusable for a time.
It's almost as easy to use the AC adapter, which brings the added advantage of using the batteries as backup in case of power failure, with a need to replace batteries only every few years.
There's a third option that takes your electronic faucet to the next level while saving you maintenance time and money. That option is the hydrogenerator.
The hydrogenerator is a TNS innovation that powers your electronic faucet with the flow of water itself. As water passes through the lines of your electronic faucet, it fuels your hydrogenerator like a high-tech water wheel, allowing it to gather and store energy that it can use to power the electronic sensor and water flow. The hydrogenerator can also act as a primary source with the batteries as a backup. For those interested in sustainability and water conservation, there is no other option like it anywhere. Installing the hydrogenerator is simple, as easy as installing one more part between the mixing valve and the control module. TNS electronic faucets are also available with other options to ensure they fit their environment perfectly. The LN or less nozzle option, the SM or side mount option, the SMT or side mount option with thermostatic valve, the TMV or below deck option with thermostatic mixing valve, and the LF22 featuring 2.2 gallons per minute with a vandal-resistant laminar flow.
Choose an electronic faucet from TNS and enjoy the benefits of water savings, lower installation and maintenance costs, and dramatically reduced contamination.